Hello, welcome to this video tutorial about dependent and independent variables. Variables are quantifications of concepts or things, and those can be anything from teacher ratios or test scores or whatever. Independent variables are those variables that cannot be said to be dependent upon or impacted by other variables, whereas dependent variables are those that can be influenced by independent variables. So if we think of it this way, independent variables can be said to be predictor variables, or dependent variables can be those things that might be predictable based on independent variables. Also, in truly experimental designs where you have randomly selected sample, the independent variable could cause some sort of effect in the dependent variable. In non-experimental research, we often refer to the independent variable as the treatment variable and the dependent variable as the outcome variable. If we're plotting variables along a graph, the independent variable will generally be plotted along the x-axis, and the dependent variable will be plotted along the y-axis. Let's look at an example here. Let's say that we want to investigate the impact of participation in a tutoring program on math achievement. In this particular situation, participation would be the dependent variable. We could plot, for example, those who participate in the program as compared to a control group that does not participate in the program. So participation would be our independent variables, and then these students' math achievement would be plotted along the y-axis as the dependent variable. And then we would investigate, we would conduct a statistical analysis to see whether these two groups are really statistically different from one another with regards to math achievement, or whether they can really be said to be the same, have the same math achievement, statistically speaking. Let's look at another example. Girls are more creative than boys. Think about this hypothesis. If you were going to test for this hypothesis, what would be your dependent variable and what would be your independent variable? Think about it. In this situation, gender would be your independent variable. It is the thing that you're going to see has some sort of impact or effect or outcome on creativity, which is going to be your dependent variable. We will, throughout the course, identify what are dependent and independent variables in a given situation. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.